This is why some families bring toxicity, a message for chosen ones. Have you ever wondered why your own family seems to be your biggest obstacle? Why is it that the people who are supposed to love and support you are the ones who criticize you the most, drain your energy, or make you feel like you don't belong? If you've ever felt like the outsider in your own home, this message is for you. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Chosen Being, the place where we uncover the truth about the chosen ones and the challenges we face on our spiritual journey. If you're here, it's not by accident. Today we're talking about toxic family dynamics and why some families bring negativity into the life of a chosen one. I know this topic is personal, and I want you to know that you are not alone. I've been there. I've questioned why my own family couldn't see my worth, why they dismissed my dreams, and why they made me feel like an outsider. But over time, I realized something powerful. This was not a mistake. This was part of my path. Let's get into it. Why do some families bring toxicity? Not every family is meant to uplift you. Some are meant to test you. Some are meant to be the fire that refines you. And some are meant to teach you who you are not. Chosen ones are born into difficult family dynamics because we are meant to break cycles. You may notice that. You think differently from your family. You don't fit in with their beliefs or behaviors. You feel like an outsider, even at family gatherings. You are the only one who questions toxic patterns. This isn't a coincidence. You are here to break the generational curse. Personal experience, feeling like the outsider. I remember growing up and feeling like I didn't belong. While my family followed traditional paths, I always had this inner calling to do something different. When I started my spiritual awakening, things got even harder. I was told I was too sensitive, too different, or that I was just imagining things. One time, I shared my dreams and goals with a family member, hoping for support. Instead, I was met with doubt and criticism. They laughed and said, "That's not realistic. You should just stick to what everyone else is doing." That moment hurt, but it also woke me up. I realized that not everyone will understand your path, especially not the people who are trapped in their own fears. Have you ever experienced this? Let me know in the comments. The real reason they try to hold you back. Toxic family members operate from a place of fear. When they see you growing, evolving, or stepping into your power, it triggers something inside them. They fear change. If you break free, it forces them to confront their own limitations. They feel left behind. Your success reminds them of what they never pursued. They are trapped in conditioning. Many families are conditioned to believe that struggle and limitation are normal. They want control. When you step into your power, they lose the ability to manipulate or guilt trip you. This is why they may try to gaslight you, guilt trip you, or even sabotage your progress. But here's what you need to remember. This is not your burden to carry. Personal example, breaking the cycle. There was a time when I felt guilty for pulling away from certain family members. I thought, but they're my family. Shouldn't I be there for them? But every time I stayed in that environment, I felt drained, unmotivated, and disconnected from my purpose. One day, I made a decision. I chose myself. I stopped engaging in toxic conversations. I set boundaries. I focused on my growth. And the more I did this, the more my life changed for the better. At first, it was painful. But over time, I realized that by choosing myself, I was breaking free from the same cycles that had kept my family stuck for generations. And you can do the same. What can you do as a chosen one? Set boundaries. You don't have to cut everyone off, but you do need to protect your energy. Stop seeking validation. Your family may never understand your path, and that's okay. Surround yourself with the right people. Find a soul family that uplifts you. Forgive, but don't forget. Holding on to anger only hurts you. Release it, but stay aware. Keep moving forward. The best way to prove them wrong is to succeed despite their doubts. Final message, you were chosen for a reason. If you're watching this, it's because you are meant to break free. You were not born to repeat the same patterns. You were born to rise. You are not alone in this journey. There are millions of chosen ones waking up, realizing their power, and stepping into their true purpose. If this message resonated with you, Drop a comment below and type, "I choose myself." Let's fill the comments with powerful energy. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Chosen Being so we can continue growing together. Sending you love, strength, and divine protection. Keep rising.